I could be the smart guy about everything, but why would I want to be?
Yeah.
Because if
like she doesn't know I'm doing this for her.
If I'm dumb all the time, I can't be expected to do anything.
But this is the like men have levels to their thinking. Like you're thinking way farther ahead to be like, hey, if I take the L in this moment, it's going to allow me to get away with a
Sets
lot
me
more
up for life. No, I have
Women
no
are
idea.
Very moment to moment basis.
No idea how to clean dishes.
They're like a feelings based thing. So it's like wait a sec. Proteinized. Oh, whatever. Protein. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that away.
So it's not protein.
So she thinks I'm an idiot. But really, I'm 5 steps ahead of her.
She's playing checkers. I'm playing chess.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. And I love it. I love being a dummy. It's my favorite.
That's how you don't shit your pants, but you shit into your
Okay,
pants.
that's fair.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Wait a second, you're a bitch. It's like, I'm like, oh, like, are you wet right now?
I didn't.
You know what Bo said? Here we go.
Are you fully bricked up after kissing?
No, you're not.
I got a funny story. We were hooping this week. And I was fucking around saying the Bible's a scam.
We hoop in a Mormon church, so
I was just yelling Bible's a scam.
that's not a good thing to be saying when we're already over intruding on this church.
Everybody was gone at this point.
Okay.
But Jaden had the ball. He's dribbling right, and he just stops. And I like step on the back of his foot, and I fall. And everybody's like, "Oh, that's Holy Spirit, this and that, whatever." I'm like, dude, it's not true. Give Logan the ball. He hates the Bible.
I'm really starting to believe in God. I'm like getting to the point where I know at some point in my life I'm going to accept God fully into my life.
Why not now?
Because I still want to have a little fun right now.
Dude, if we don't
I want to
sin,
I want to have the like.
plan too.
I want to get away with some stuff. God, like you said, God's forgiving.
if we don't sin, he died for nothing, dude.
Oh no, I'm gonna have a dream.
My plan is to like max out my life and then be like, wait, God, wait, are you?
I'm not a bad person. Like,
God.
I think it all comes out. Like, I know I'm a good person at heart. Like, I know I'm good.
Can't
to
do
other
both,
people.
though.
But yeah, I still want to
Can't do
like.
both. I'm addicted personality, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do one or the other.
You should be addicted to righteousness.
Nah, I'm good.
That'd be a good look for you.
I just want to have a little fun while I'm young. You know, I don't want to
Mhm.
feel like, okay, there's somebody watching me. I need to make the right decision. Like, okay, I can't do this. I can't do that. Like, I just.
He's always watching.
I want to go gamble a little bit. I want to fucking maybe do a little wine or something.
all of my mentors, like in the church community, growing up, it's all gone pretty fucking bad for all of them.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people that I would see at like normal, like, oh my God, like you're the life I'm supposed to follow. Okay, and boom, divorced.
Divorced, cheated on his wife.
Boom.
I feel like a lot of those people
or
don't
wife cheated on
genuinely
husband.
believe it though. They just.
You.
Right. That is true.
Murdering children. Not murdering children, murderous children.
Mm.
Just bad shit. I'm just like, yeah, no, like I'm glad I didn't overly commit to this.
Right.
Because I couldn't have any fun and I would be doing shit I just didn't want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, everything went downhill when your pendant broke. You lost faith like that.
No, I was already out of it. I was already just like, I don't want to do this.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I used
Car's
to,
just
I,
like,
I did
dude.
I did Bible study in college and I found out some shit I didn't like. And I was like,
Anything church-based, I usually hate.
yeah, I just didn't like anything I was hearing.
Big old scam over there. Give me your money type of
Well,
thing.
it turns into a scam a lot of the times, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I caught
We don't need to get. Let's-
Yeah, true.
Unless you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get into God talk.
Let's not.
I like talking about God.
God talk?
I just, long story short, you're saying like
Set a
you-
timer.
You think you're gonna believe in God?
I know I am. I know I am without
But
a
just
doubt.
like that's totally cool.
And I do believe there is a God. I'm just at a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna enjoy myself for now,
That's
Mhm.
me.
and hope He forgives me.
Don't know if
I think God will still be there when I'm ready.
Yeah,
That's where you're at.
yeah.
Fair enough. I'll probably still be
You
there.
should look up the ultimate sin, Bo. You're really gonna like that one.
The ultimate sin.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's when you know God's real and you sin anyways. Like, do what you're doing. It's like the one way you're guaranteed in hell.
Really?
Not quite.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Not quite.
No,
I still believe I
word
have.
for
I know
word.
I have a good heart, and I know that I'm a good person. And my sinning is not like I'm not doing bad stuff. It's just having some drinks or going out with the boys or having a cigarette when I want to have a cigarette.
Look, dude, he
I
was
don't
turning
do bad
water to
stuff.
wine. I don't think drinking's sinning.
I don't.
And
do
I
bad
bet
stuff.
he'd be really good at gambling.
I'm still a good person.
I bet God was so good at gambling.
Oh, shit. He's out of bread. Let me just
Boxcars.
fucking make some
There
more.
is so like.
He probably just bet
Oh,
the
look at
Iron
that.
Cross, dude. No problem.
There's a lot of worse things I could be doing for sure. So I think he'll be like, you know what? I get it, man.
Yeah.
Double threes, the Holy Trinity.
4 and 6.
I bet he was nuts at gambling.
Oh man, that'd be fun.
I think it'd be really fun.
Anything else?
I wanted to know. I want you guys to explain why men think about the Roman Empire as often as they do. Do you guys see that trend on TikTok?
Before this was a trend, this was like common for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think about the Roman Empire that much.
Really? You never played like any games? I guess you're not like you were a COD kid.
I was always a first-person shooter
I
kind of
was
guy.
a World War II guy.
Dude, I love the Empire shit. They just set the stage for everything. They were
Okay.
always top dog.
Okay.
Maybe a better question is, why as men get older do you like start to think about like history and like how cool it is?
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
I'm big into.
I think we're just trying to make history.
Modern day stuff. Like I follow all of like the Ukraine shit and stuff like that because it's like this is like we're watching history.
Yeah.
So I think like current news is super cool, but not obviously the news that like we have. But just,
Taylor
like,
Swift and Travis Kelce.
world
Like
shit.
the real shit that's going on in the
Yeah.
world. Like
I think
know
that,
what you
but
mean.
like for that same reason, I think history is fucking sick.
I loved history in high
it's
school.
a crazy concept to think about, like what's happened, exactly where we're at, just
Yeah.
thousands of years ago. To imagine, hey, there was this empire and like all this shit went on.
Well, they've got like bridges that we
Two
still
different worlds.
use today. You know
Well,
what
like
I mean?
even like the pyramids and stuff, like the technology that they have.
That's
that
not-
shit just scratches my
Yeah,
balls. Crazy,
that shit is
dude.
crazy.
just gets in there.
So good. Like that is my itch. The any kind of
pyramid
thing
shit.
that we can't understand or figure out. Because there's so many like different like times throughout like history that we don't know when the fuck this happened or why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's like a huge structure dedicated to something that's never been recorded. That is interesting to me. 'Cause it's like how this took at least 50 to 100 years to build, and there's no record of it happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's what you like.
I love.
Well,
good
you know,
stuff
he's
like
a big
that.
like conspiracy theory alien guy.
Well, no, there's different like the pyramids is its own thing, but like there's
There's
one,
like 10 theories on that.
there's a bunch of things though like throughout the world of like underground bunkers that people built,
Yeah.
like in Asia and stuff like that, where it's bigger than like anything they've ever built, but there's no record of it.
And how the fuck did you build that?
And there's records of everything there.
Yeah.
Like from the fucking beginning of time. So it's like, how did this massive thing get built that's bigger than anything they've ever built, but there's no. That's the stuff that does it for me.
Mm.
I think the last time I heard about the Roman Empire, somebody was talking about like they compared the Colosseum to like American football nowadays. They were saying like fallen empires always find a way to distract the masses.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Colosseum, they were comparing American football to the Colosseum. It's like, okay, our empire is falling, like our society's fucked, so let's just distract people.
I
So
read
we'll set
somewhere
them-
they used to flood that bitch and put boats in there and have like fucking sea war.
No.
Could you imagine,
Yeah.
dude?
Isn't that crazy?
It's like, hey, it's the last
No
weekend of
fucking
October.
way.
Just imagine having a bunch of slaves
Yeah.
just fucking take buckets and throw it in there till you can fit.
No, they had the
ocean ships in there.
aqueducts, dude. They probably just redirected it and fucking.
Maybe. I just couldn't
It's-
I
imagine.
don't buy that shit.
It's
for
the
one
first weekend of
second.
November. Let's flood this
That's
shit and watch
real,
people kill
I'd
them.
buy it. Those dudes were fucking crazy in the brain.
Bro, I mean, we watch UFC. Could you imagine like going and fucking watching people fight to the death?
Barbarian shit.
That
yeah.
shit has to be insane.
They have people in armor and shit that do that. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
They have like dulled axes and they just like beat the shit out of each other in full like iron gear.
I see some too where it's like a blunt side of an axe.
But it's still an axe.
Exactly, and they hit the other guy in the head, like the top of the head, as hard as they can, and it like folds his helmet in. I'm just like,
Yeah.
are we not gonna like?
We could go to that in like 2 weeks. Age of Cavalry.
Is that a thing?
There's a
A Renaissance fair?
Renaissance fair.
Is that the
But
Excalibur?
that's not like real.
in like 2 weeks? I'm sure
That's like wrestling though. That's
I've
like
also
wrestling.
oh, this actually brought something up. I've actually really been thinking about LARPing and how much fun I think that would be. Not as a joke though. I'm being dead serious.
No, it would be fun.
probably be really
It would
fun.
be fun.
It'd actually be really fun.
It would be fun.
Could you imagine our friend group going to that?
Like, can you?
We'd
imagine
have the best
us
time.
with like each one of us has our own little character, like the battle axe guy or like the fucking arrow guy.
Well, the
or-
thing that people don't understand is like when, you know, like the traditional game or whatever plays COD and everybody like loves Ghost or whatever, you're the same fucking dude that plays WoW and they like this one goblin character. It's just like a different setting. Like they're the same people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just not. I mean, one's considered more nerdy than the other, but it's literally the same fucking thing.
I think it would be sick though.
You guys would all love LARPing, I think.
I would have a great time.
I think so too.
I think
I would
it'd
have
be
a
so
great
fun.
time. Yeah.
Like, it's like paintball with fucking
It's
swords.
like paintball with swords.
Yeah,
I think we'd have to be able to drink and stuff.
I would be drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
There's no rule against drinking.
Yeah.
They were all drunk.
Mm-hmm. Always.
I want to keep a tradition.
Always. Bo's yawning, dude.
Dude, it's golf today. It's hard to go. You're out in the
I
sun.
heard
all
you
day,
didn't
you're
even
ti-
play well, so what are
I
you
did not
tired
play
for?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I was just out in the sun.
His first drive was incredible.
Incredible.
Drive of the day.
You thought, man, this is going to be the fucking day.
No, I'm just trying way too much different stuff, and it's stupid that I keep trying different things. But I'm just too much in my head of like analyzing everything about my swing. So it's just, I'll figure it out.
Let me know when you're feeling down, dude. Just give me a call, and I'll
Make me
boost
feel
you up.
better.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good idea.
Just tell yourself, hey, I could do anything for 1 minute. That's all you need to do.
I think I'm going to challenge Jim Hudson to a golf tournament. Bleep that out. I'm going to challenge Jim to a... You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
And,
Why?
You don't want to say people's first and last names.
Mhm.
But I'm
For
going to
what?
challenge him to a golf
I guess.
golf
I
off.
don't know.
That's
today.
been talked about for like 6 months. Is that
I
ever
know.
going to happen?
Well, I just been trying to get
You can
ready
put
for
money
it.
on it? Is that
Is
what you
he
mean by
good?
like challenge?
He thinks he's better than me, and I'm going to prove that I'm better than him.
Retired cops are probably pretty good at golf, I would assume.
I mean, it depends on how often he plays. Just being a retired cop isn't enough.
To look is fired up.
Yeah, it
already.
is.
Charging. I got him in the fucking bag.
I think it's pretty crazy that we know probably so little about actual history because, like, they say history's written by the winners.
Mhm.
So, like, probably so much of the shit is not.
That
Damn,
actually happened.
I have to
Yeah.
write history.
Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up.
You know what I really wonder?
Like, so much of history is probably not the way it actually happened.
Like,
Just like dramatic in favor of the winners.
Yeah.
I still think France got fucked and everything.
but like
I haven't heard any rebuttals.
the Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah.
How much history did they write?
Yeah.
Because they were literally just the most ruthless motherfuckers of all time. Like, they went into what's the Holy Land, Carter?
Jerusalem?
Is it Jerusalem?
Right?
Jerusalem
I mean-
owned by the Jews right now, or by the Muslims?
And that's Canada.
I mean, there's a war over it. I don't know.
Where was the Holy War fought? Was it Jerusalem?
I think so.
Israel? I don't
Like
know.
where
Yeah,
the where
Israel,
the
yeah. It's I don't know where exactly.
what was it called?
but-
The conquistadors? No, what were they?
The-
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think.
Where they would go in
Hold on.
wherever Jerusalem was, the Muslims or the Christians would fight to the death to get into the city and reclaim it. What is that called?
I covid that junior year too.
What is that called?
It's
Conquest?
Yeah.
Crusaders?
Crusaders. Yes, the
Yeah.
Crusades. So when the Christians
Yeah, cover you,
when,
dude.
when the Christians went into to like take over the city, they killed every single Muslim man, woman, and child.
That's insane.
You know what they used to do? I had to do like a presentation on this in high school. They used to dip their bullets in like cow blood and like cow fat and shit because it was like the sacred animal. You're not allowed to kill them. And they would shoot the Muslims with these dipped bullets to like send them to their hell. Isn't that crazy?
So yeah, they kill every man, woman, and child in the entire city, and then the Muslims would take over and they'd let all the people go home. Like, hey, you got to go somewhere else. But that's the Christians.
That's insane.
For God.
Yeah, it was fought all over the place.
Like throughout all of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no. not-
But yeah, no, they were fucking
One battle.
ruthless. And like they also kicked all the Jews out of like a certain area. And then what was it called? The Inquisition, where they basically look for like if you converted, how much did you really convert? If you didn't convert, they would rip you apart in like basement, like torture chambers. That's what they would use torture chambers for. It's like, I don't think you're a fucking Christian, are you? And then they would just
God or nothing.
start slicing you open. What's Matthew 3:16? What's that? Isn't that not crazy? So that history was written by those people. Are those people's?
You trying to give me an I believe in God right now, man?
No, I'm just saying. Is what
He's
it
trying to tell you
is.
the Bible's a scam.
It just all of it. It's all. That's how it was. This all happened.
That's fair.
It's crazy.
As soon as time machines are, real, I'll go back and I'll let you guys know.
I don't think it's ever going to be possible to travel back in time.
Could you imagine if Jesus was just like a really good magician?
Best sleight of hand known to man.
Here it is.
Water. Wine.
He just had like that fake thumb with wine in it, and he's pouring it out.
I hate you guys, man.
Fuck, dude. Now I don't know.
Take the stomach. Pour salt out.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's doing like the trick where you do one of these. You know what I mean? People just going insane for it. Oh man.
That was good.
All right. Do you guys have a moment in your life that you think kind of changed into the mindset you're at right now? Like, what was your Logan? You tried to bring this up a couple weeks ago. Like,
Did we go over this?
Your defining life moment.
I know Logan's.
Yeah.
We all know Logan's.
No, I don't remember what my answer was. Do you remember what my answer was?
We didn't go over it.
I'm just saying I know it. Like your life
We
took
all
a
know
fucking
it.
180
No,
one year.
I know you're like. I know the
Right.
joke, but like, there's a different moment.
The joke.
I really think that's when everything changed for
No,
you.
there's a
Like
different moment.
your
I
work
think
ethic, everything.
Oh no,
No.
I got it. No, I got it.
That's
Okay.
when everything changed for all
No,
of us.
my defining life moment was being held back in 7th grade. That's what changed my entire life.
Really?
I totally agree with that. Me and you would not be friends.
That is what changed my whole life.
You think so?
100%.
Yeah, without a doubt.
100%. That's
It's so crazy to think about stuff like that, where it's like one little thing could have changed the whole fucking.
so like Andrew's making the joke, the first girl I ever dated.
Yeah, obviously.
Big deal. But I would have never dated that girl if we were never in the same grade. I would never have dated down. I just thought that would be weird.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
100%.
I could see that.
She was
Yeah,
into
you
me.
would've never
She was
dated.
into me since like 3rd grade,
But
4th grade.
my
but-
argument is you would have found the same kind of woman, same kind of girl, and dated that kind, and it still wouldn't have worked out. You still got your heart broke.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think you would have found the same girl.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't have found a rich Mexican girl. No way. There wasn't
Okay.
that many.
Yeah.
Continue. I'm
floating
sorry. I
around.
There's
interrupted.
none of those that exist.
Not where we were.
Yeah,
Um,
you're not dating one right now either.
Nope.
No.
What was it? It was. What were we saying? Oh, 7th grade.
7th grade.
That's where
You
Carter
getting held
and I,
back.
Carter and I became friends. Like my entire life. Like Andrew and I were already friends, but like
It was 6th grade, yeah.
like
Pretty close.
everything other than like.
But is that like a life defining moment, or is
100%.
that just like put you in this course? It's not. It didn't change you as a person.
Can you imagine
It
Logan?
just put you on a different life
Can you
path.
imagine Logan being a
That's what I'm
football
saying.
kid?
That's my most defining different life path moment because I wouldn't be friends with Carter, Cade, other Trey.
But
At
my
all.
interpretation of that question is like where you shifted your mindset and you changed into like, hey, this thing happened, so now I'm starting to be a different person.
Logan
I'm
would have
trying
been
to
a
act a different
second
way.
string football kid if he didn't talk about what he just did.
Really?
Like if he wasn't that, he was going to be hanging out with all the kids that we know and hate from high school. I
That's what I'm saying,
think.
like, I really
No,
think
Logan would have never played football if he didn't.
no.
Oh, you
I
don't?
wouldn't have.
In high school, no.
Oh, I thought that's where you would have went if you didn't.
I was a baseball kid, but like
Yeah.
either way, I just wouldn't have the life I have at all. Like
Yeah.
that was the most important thing that like
Mm-hmm.
in fact, I remember coming up with this, like this was my idea. Cuz I was like, wait a second, being held back in 7th grade was the biggest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Just so weird.
It's
Do you
so
love your
crazy to think
parents
about.
for it?
I'm so thankful that it happened.
You used to
But
hate
it's-
them, right?
It's
For
such
it.
a cool thought to realize, like, hey, where you are now is like you're so grateful for it. So like everything that happened in the past to lead up to this moment. Because I think about stuff all the time where I'm like, oh, if I could go back, maybe I'd change that, or I could do this differently.
Yeah.
But being here now, I'm like, dude, I'm genuinely happy with where I'm at. So I gotta be appreciative of everything that's happened in my past to put me at
To
this
get
moment,
to where I'm at.
Yeah.
Exactly.
which is crazy to think about. I don't know if I have one. Do you have like a life defining moment?
Easy.
What?
I beat cerebral palsy.
Shut up, dude.
I could have been in a wheelchair. I probably wouldn't have
But
even
that's
lived
not-
this long.
Take that one out of it.
Take that one out of it. Is there like something that happened to you where you're like, man, I really.
Mine was the end of my first, like my high school relationship. I think when that ended, that kind of changed.
I remember we went to the park one day and played baseball, and you were talking about that.
That was probably the
Was I there?
that changed. my
Yeah,
life.
we were playing baseball at fucking Butterfly Park, and you guys were giving Carter shit about his first girl.
Do you remember this?
I remember.
I don't remember this at
I
all.
straight up like can't remember almost anything that ever happened in high school. It's a weird.
From T?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever playing baseball with
it was
you?
very random. Like we went with Matt, like because we would go through our phases.
It was like a weird side part.
It was like a weird.
It was
we were
on the
at
backside of
Butterfly
Dinosaur Park if we ever played it. All the grass.
It was
over
like
there.
those soccer fields. The soccer fields next to the volleyball courts. We were playing baseball there.
Baseball there?
Yeah, we did.
That sounds fucking made
Baseball.
up
They're
to
like
me.
we played soccer one day, but like Carter was there, and we were just kind of like you guys were giving him shit, and he was kind of talking to me because I was a virgin at the time. I remember talking to you about it.
Yeah.
Keeping his power.
Yeah.
my moment would have to be probably when I like transitioned from like hanging out with all of the stupid ass kids that were just popular and whatever to not hanging out with Logan and Carter instead.
See, but when you guys put it like that, then one of like the defining moments would be fucking Sharif asking me to come hang out with Zach and you guys.
Right.
Because I would have never met any of you guys if I didn't go over to Zach's house.
And we've changed it.
Exactly.
Other than that, though, like what else?
Which is crazy. 'Cause
What's your
I
other
met
option
my
other than
best-
that?
Another option would be working at the club that I worked at instead of going, because I was going to go to grad school or I was going to become a firefighter. And then my brother literally at my graduation dinner was
You really
like,
chose the right path.
I know, but I'm so grateful. I'm like, I'm
Cutting
so happy.
limes.
100%. I'm so much more happy that I went the route that I did. But I guarantee you, if I was in this moment and I went the other route, I'd still be as grateful.
Right.
Because it puts you in that position.
You're so humble.
But to me, I mean, I've met some of my other best friends, like amazing people, and I've been, dude, I work 3 days a week and I make fucking crazy money and I'm able to do what I'm able to do.
You get to golf every day.
It's insane. Like the position I'm in is insane.
Yeah.
So there's different moments like that.
I think it would have to be your first one then when you started hanging out with Andrew.
Which is crazy to think about because some weird dude came up behind me in the fucking like, he's like, hey, you should come. Or like he came up to me in 8th grade in the hallways with like passing time where you'd all walk the same direction. He's like, hey, you're Bo, right? I was like, yeah, dude. Like, what's up, man?
Like, know you from COD or
It
something?
was so weird. I don't know. And then in 9th grade, we had PE class. He's like, dude, you should come hang out with us. I'm like, all right, fuck it. And I went over and I literally went over
And
to
it's so
Zach's house
funny
every day
because
for the rest of my high
He
school
was
career.
like a C tier friend of the group. In the fact that he was like bringing other people
But I
around
would have
is
never met
fucking
you. I would have
crazy.
never met you. I wouldn't have met any of you guys.
So crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
So
Yeah.
that's why I have the exact same 7th.
that is weird. I've never thought about that.
Yeah. I think
Pretty
it's definitely like our friend group for me. Because it's like, you guys are probably be the friends that, well, like Carter and I will watch
50 years
Logan die.
Yeah, we're gonna be 50, doing our own fucking version of He-Man.
Yeah, we're definitely all going to Logan's funeral for
yeah,
sure.
100%. You're
Logan's dead
one to die.
first. But
We have to do a flash mob, I guess.
yeah.
Did you hear
That's
that?
what he said.
I said that. Like when I'm dying, you guys have to do a flash mob, but you can't tell my family about it.
And we have to do it because it's his last,
my
Right.
last
dying
wish.
wish.
We'll string your body up too.
Like a puppet will make Logan dance with us.
like you just see me coming out of the grave.
Maybe we'll do like Thriller for Michael Jackson or something.
They love it.
like loud, just.
No, you said you had a song, right? Didn't you have a
Well, I
song?
mean,
picked out?
Yeah.
By the time you die, though, none of your family will all be dead. I'm sure.
Oh,
You're not
no.
gonna-
No.
You're not gonna have kids.
Logan's dying in like 15 years, I think. 15 to 20.
Young. They had a lot of kids when they were young.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Not in any rush. We'll
It
figure
is
out.
like pretty cool to think about that we're gonna be like 20 years from now doing the same shit.
Mhm.
I can't wait to have our own version of He-Man, just like being camping, being 40.
We do,
Hey,
man.
Bo, guess what? We do.
Yeah.
No.
You've never.
Oh, that
We're,
is true.
we're going on
Okay.
3 years.
But it doesn't count when you're fucking young. I'm saying when we're 50.
That's when it starts. When did your dad start it?
That's fair.
19?
That's literally like.
Yeah.
That is
That's a
cool.
really good point. Is
Yeah.
like they've been doing it since like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah.
My dad's only missed 1 year.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bo's missed 3.
Yeah, he's definitely going to miss this next one, too. You're definitely going to miss number 3.
No, I won't now that we're talking about this.
That's a really good point. But like the thing is, miss He-Man, don't miss Little River Band.
Yeah. You're
That's
right.
the one you
Okay.
don't miss.
That's our He-Man. He-Man
Okay.
doesn't mean shit to us. We didn't
Okay.
start it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fair point.
But once you go, you can't miss again.
Okay.
That's how it works. It's like meth.
I gotta get better, dude. Yeah.
Once you do it, you're never going to say
Well,
no.
we could do meth the next time I go.
Right.
We're talking about doing it for the first
Right.
time. So that'd be a great opportunity for us.
So fun.
Last time was a good one.
It was a good one to go out on for sure for a little bit.
Now we got an AK.
We do.
We do.
We do have an AK.
Now we got an AK-47.
We're eventually gonna have to find a new spot, I'm sure.
It'd be dope to get like a long range rifle of some kind.
Yeah, we
Just-
should
and
do
actually
like a
aim
fucking,
at some shit.
I want to blow up some tannerite.
Yeah, I
We could do
wanna
that.
do that
We
too.
cannot do that out there.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, we need to find a
can.
spot.
That
where
cow field is giant.
Not in that spot. I'm sure we could go further.
Yeah, we put it in the middle of the lake.
We're less than a
Yes. In the lake.
Yeah,
Float it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Controlled explosion.
100%.
And the fishing would be nuts. You just run over and pick them up out of the
Corn
water.
in it. Corn in the tannerite.
Cornerite.
Cornerite. That's
Bo doesn't get it. He doesn't fish.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it.
It's like chumming all the water.
Fish love corn, but it kills them.
Mhm.
Then you blow it up all over the lake.
It's like rice with pigeons, right?
Basically,
Just like it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I honestly didn't know that.
Yeah. It's really frowned upon, but people do it because it
Oh, we're
works.
just going straight through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
What's next?
Which I don't really have anything else. So do
You have
guys
anything?
Have anything?
I've got something. I've noticed that if women don't care about something, they know absolutely nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But men always know, like, at least a little bit where they can bullshit it. Like, oh, yeah, I knew that. Do you know what I mean? Or no?
I know exactly what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean, but I feel like men also just are the type of people that we're not going to admit when we don't know about something, so we're going to act like we do know about it.
But to me, like, if something comes up that I don't know about, I'm going to get a little bit of information in case it comes up again.
Okay.
Like, you know, Shorty's talking about football, and she was asking me the quarterback's the one that does all the touchdowns, right?
yeah,
and I was
they
like,
do
what
all
the
the
fuck
touchdowns.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
But if she asked me, you know, anything about, like, Bad Bunny, I know a little bit about Bad Bunny. Even though I don't care about him, I still know at least a little bit of something.
That is because your innate like desire to have sex with women, so you need to know
What
a
they
little
like.
bit of information
What they like.
to be able to like talk to them about.
You think it's
the shit
just
that they
me, or
like.
do you think it's everybody?
I think that's men
It's
in general.
Okay.
It's like they realize, hey, I need to be able to talk about certain
Mhm.
things because we can talk about anything with other men because we know
Right.
what we want to talk about.
Well, we all know everything about
but the Bad
everything.
Bunny thing, the certain things, like, okay, I need to know about this because if it
Mhm.
ever comes up, it'll make me look good in front of this woman that I'm talking to.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it's not like topics that women generally talk about, like even
Well,
like,
you also have like an innate desire to be right all the time.
that could be a play
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be right all the time. So you need to know a
Mm.
little bit about stuff. So that way you can at least argue your point about you being right.
You know what's something I've caught myself doing?
Huh.
I've caught myself not trying at all to be right about anything.
Okay. That's a great space to be in.
So it's like Shorty will tell me like, oh, this is like I'll read something. I'm like, it's like all French shit. Like
Yeah.
French. She's really good at like foods, drinks, that specialty stuff of like
Okay.
those kinds of things. So I'm like,
boring.
protein whatever. She's like, proteinage. And I'm like, proteinage, protein. Cool. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But that's how I am about everything. And I could tell she's like she thinks it's hilarious, but I'm like, I could be the smart guy about everything, but why would I want to be?
Yeah.
Because if
Like
I'm,
she doesn't know I'm doing this for her.
if I'm dumb all the time, I can't be expected to do anything.
But this is the like men have levels to their thinking. Like you're thinking way farther ahead to be like, hey, if I take the L in this moment, it's going to allow me to get away with a
Sets
lot
me
more
up for
in the
life.
future.
No, I have
Women
no
are very
idea.
moment to moment basis.
No idea how to clean dishes.
They're like a feelings based thing. So it's like wait a sec. Proteinage. Oh, whatever. Protein. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that away.
So it's not
So
protein.
she thinks I'm an idiot. But really, I'm 5 steps ahead of her.
she's playing checkers, I'm playing chess.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. And I love it. I love being the dummy. It's my favorite.
That is smart. It is smart.
I can't do that.
Okay.
My insides won't let
there's
me.
different things, and you have like the
My
way
insides won't let me.
the way you function, you are right all the time,
Always.
and it's a harder life to live because you can't let her.
Right.
The way I love I love Patrice O'Neal, but he talks about like the black belt thing and like the more your woman gets to know you, it's like they're in your class. It's like, you know, you start out with like 5 or 6 people in your class, and then you get to like the one girl who's literally like a black belt in you, and you're constantly like fighting her off, like doing moves, and she's like getting better and better, and you're like slow, like she's getting better, like she's almost tapping you out, and you're like trying to get in her arm bar, and that's literally you.
Right.
Like you can't lose.
She's been able to say some shit where I'm
she's
like,
getting better.
I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. She's
Before
getting
it's
better.
like, man, that was whack.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Because she learns the game.
Right.
And then, but that's where it gets really hard for you, because
Yeah.
you always have to be on your shit.
Well, I can, but I also can't, because then it's a sob story. You know, if I ever were to like really fire back, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just.
But I like your perspective of like, oh man, I'm
Playing
just such
dumb.
an idiot. Can you really hold that against me?
dumb.
I'm
And
so
it
dumb.
fits so well for him.
So easy.
Always
You
got
can't-
like
you
drool
can't
on
be
your
mad at
chin.
me.
No. Oh man. It's so fun too.
That's good. I like that a lot.
Damn.
We're doing that a lot though.
Just recently or always?
Always, but now I'm catching like she just like really loves when it happens. Like, oh my god, I'm smart right now.
Yeah,
You know,
it makes them
just
feel
like-
good too.
And I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh, I
baby.
didn't
Yeah,
even
you're so
know.
smart.
How does the phone
Wow.
work?
I've always been like, even if I'm wrong and like you're arguing the right side, I will convince
Oh
you
no, yeah, that's how you are.
to start telling other people about the wrong side. That's what I always do.
No, I'm good about like with ideas, like conveying ideas,
Mm-hmm.
but just like day-to-day tasks that I don't need to be right. Oh, that's how you do it. Show me how to do it then.
Mm.
Oh, you clean it like that. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I don't know how you did that.
Wait, so like this, and you,
Do this? Oh no. Or you do it.
yeah,
Like this? No, like this. Like this? No, like this. Wait, so like this? Oh, fine. Here.
I could totally see Logan
You
do
do
that shit. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
You're
I
so
don't
much
know.
better at this than me. You do it.
Fuck, I just can't get it. I could see you doing that
I definitely see you doing that.
Good.
That's good.
It
with
works.
everything, literally everything.
Anything I can.
Uh-huh.
Anything I can get not on my plate.
Yeah. I could. Oh my god.
It's like two opposites. Just right
I'm seeing it
front
in
of each other.
Ohio for some reason. Like something like doing laundry. What do you mean you don't just pour soap on all the clothes? That's not how you do it? I can see Logan doing that.
You do it.
Yeah. I don't want to fuck it up.
Well, I'm gonna do it this way because this is how I do it.
Right.
Fine, I'll fucking do it.
Logan, move. Logan, move. Yo, what if that's been Trey's game the whole time out there? Can you imagine? Worst 3 months of my life because Trey's just fucking.
We're all playing dumb
Trey's
for the
just
next
fucking in the corner
Yeah.
scheming, dude. He just knows exactly what he's doing.
They'll get the grease
These
off his
fucking
counter.
idiots, dude.
Fucking Trey. Unbelievable.
All right, that's all we have for you guys this week. So tune in to the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out.
Support the Patreon. We appreciate
Right.
you guys.
Support the Patreon. We
Foot
love you
pics
guys.
coming in live.
Mm-hmm.
We got a whole board of things that we have to do for you guys after this. So
Yep.
Let us know what you guys want to see.
Goodbye, everybody.
I'm ready for bed.